Does, on a great day like today, where you've had 3 out of 3 successes, do days like this make the dragon seem less inflated, less, more of an illusion than real?
Yeah, they do. I realize that they do for the moment.
Actually, could you answer that in context?
Yeah. So like on days like today, yeah, I do feel like after these accomplishments, that the dragon does seem smaller and more manageable, and so it kind of gives me this inspiration, this confidence to go on with the rest of my day like this. But I also realize that tomorrow the dragon's coming back, and there's a chance that, you know, he's going to be bigger, he's going to be badder, he's going to be, you know, meaner, but I'm going to have to confront him again. And so I'm hoping that over a period of time that these wins kind of add up so that I start seeing the dragon in a different context. And so I think, you know, but for the moment, I feel like, yeah, totally manageable. But I realize that that's just this moment as well, too.
Right on. Could you describe for people what you're feeling when you first approach? I think we see it, but I'd love to hear you try and express it and answer that in context.
Yeah. The feeling when I start to approach is just this fear, this like, I can't, the first word that comes out of my mouth is, oh shit, what am I doing? You know, it's almost like the fear of when you're on that roller coaster and it's reaching up to the very top, and then the moment right when you're about to go down and gravity's about to take over, it's that wow, the floor of my stomach just drops, and then I realize I'm moving, I'm going regardless. That roller coaster is going down, and so now I just have to go with it. And so getting myself beyond just that point, that's what the experience is like, is the anticipation going up, and the closer you get to the top, the more fearful, and then you're at the very top where you're like, okay, and then everything just stops for a moment, and then you start moving. And so that's the best way I can describe right now.
I like that analogy, which leads me to my next question. Why don't you try and describe physiologically what's going on?
Physiologically, what I experience is it's this tightness in my neck. It's this tightness. I mean, I feel probably my body temperature raises. My breathing is very shallow. My stomach is in knots, and just like I feel like I'm just moving in slow motion as well too. And so I think those are the feelings that I'm going through. It'd be interesting to describe it as I'm going through it, as well as now after reflecting on it as well. But that's kind of physiologically, that's what's going on, you know, throughout my body, and it's, I know that it's triggered from the stress. And my body physically is responding from that fight or flight. That's the moment, and now it's deciding, okay, am I going to run, which I've done pretty much all my life, or am I going to stand there and fight? And so now I'm choosing one over the other. At least I'm acknowledging the moment in which I need to make that decision. It's these decisions in life that can really shape our destination. And so I want to be able to be conscious and be in control of shaping those decisions when that feeling comes up.
Awesome. All right.